Hello everyone, LRon here with part 62 of my Total Terraria World Annihilation. In the previous video I only had enough time to talk about my major grievances with the game itself, so I did not get to the part about bashing the hardcore fanatics, and I desperately wanted to get into that. So if you're among those who thought it would be wise to mute the video's volume for the previous video's rant, I highly encourage you to mute now, because this is where I am now personally attacking people like you. Alright. So, because Demon Souls, as I've mentioned in the previous video, gives jack shit about information, I've had to go to Google to figure out a lot of things that just flat out don't make sense. You know, there are like 50 symbols that, look like, arcane runes or, hieroglyphics or something, that supposedly describe various statistics of items and attributes and whatnot, but how the hell does anybody read or understand it? The game provides no real way to do that. It's kind of just guesswork. So I have to frequent Google a lot, which leads to, GameFAQs and other forums and whatnot. And the general theme that I've noticed in these forums is this sense that there are people with honest questions. There are a couple diamonds in the rough that are willing to answer those questions with straight answers. And then comes the horde of cancerous trolls whose only purpose in life is to spew the same bullshit speech over and over again, talking about how if you're having trouble, it's not the game's fault, it's your own personal fault, because you just suck at the game and we are God. It's the same bullshit on like every other post or more within, the topics. You guys are the most cancerous fucks in the universe. You're like the biggest assholes ever. So what if you figured out, the exact nanosecond that you need to parry a specific foe, which would then give you the optimal riposte opportunity and whatnot, and you can beat the entire game at NG++++++++, still at level 1. The point is, not to rant about how other people play and how that's wrong. It's about getting them to be good as well. And you fucktards can't seem to understand that. You just want to be assholes about how you think you're better than everybody else because you figured out all of the magical numbers and spent your 10,000 hours of pure mastery. There is a metric shit ton worth of a metric shit ton more cancer in simple little threads asking for the trivialist of help than there is in a heated general chat battle, between if EverQuest or WoW is the ultimate MMO. And there is a lot of cancer there to begin with. So, when you do the math, you guys should all be in hell by now, because the cancer should have killed you before you were born. So, since 99% of the quote-unquote elite of the community are complete cancerous troll pricks that have no business existing in this universe, I decided that I frankly don't give a rat's ass about how I play at all. Give them the big King Salmon salute. Now that's Alaskan talk for the middle finger, for those who don't know. So, last video I mentioned that I had to go to YouTube to figure out how to get the, sequencing of, where the bald immortal infant was to talk to, so that the other person will allow me to level up. So in the course of watching that video, the next video popped up because I did not pause it in the final second, and the next video was a brief tutorial on how to duplicate consumable items. Now, after 2 days of reading how cancerous the forums are, and how snooty the elitists think they are, I decided I have no qualms about using that duplication glitch. So, I am now extremely high level compared to what I should be, and I am enjoying the game as it should have been. Yes, some people, most people should think of this as cheating, but frankly at this point I don't care, because the game was set to be harder than anyone should realistically expect anyone to be able to do on their first try. I can understand this difficulty, showing up after, a second playthrough or something, but no. They expect you to start off knowing nothing, understanding nothing, and, so that just isn't fun. I find it more fun to consume 200 renowned soldiers' souls based on one renowned soldier's soul that I had found at one point, and rinse and repeat. Now, mind you, I'm not getting myself to max level instantaneously or anything like that. I'm more so, just doing one sweep of that while I, do other stuff. So, like, actually right now I'm eating souls off in some corner in the Nexus while I'm recording my voiceover here. And then I go use those souls to level up, go to a new area, play it out, have, more souls than I'd like to have on me before going on to a new area. Dupe enough to cash that out, and rinse and repeat. You guys have watched me beat OT8, so you know that I'm capable of playing games on difficult settings, and when I say enough is enough, I mean it. So, I know what is constituting too hard, and this most certainly is it. I must say, I'm enjoying the game a lot more once the tide was scaled into something that's more reasonable. Alright, see you next cohort.